Well, I have to say, in your nascent career here at The Rebel, you've already gone viral. Perhaps your most popular video was one done with Tommy Robinson just last week following the terrorist attack on Westminster, in which, I mean, we had over 1 million hits, I believe, here at The Rebel. I've seen it uploaded several different places, some of which topped over 8 million hits, I mean, just with one upload. So I'd say it's safe to say at least 20 million people worldwide have seen your face, now know your name, so that you don't take any crap when it comes to the mainstream media who have their heads lodged pretty far up where the sun don't shine. So you're making a name for yourself, which means that there are going to be people who love you, but there are also going to be people who don't like what you have to say, who don't like the fact that you have a different opinion and speak truth to power. So I want to ask you a little bit about what happened with Antifa, because they showed up at your house. Walk me through it. Give me a play-by-play.
So Tommy and I were just doing a video talking about the far left, ironically, and I had been getting messages from Antifa for the last couple of days with my address. They had leaked it on the internet. They had been sending me death threats, and they'd been sending me all sorts of the usual left-wing violent abuse. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I kind of expected that kind of crap anyway, especially from the losing side of the left. And they came around to my house, and they decided to take photos of the front door and the buzzer and send it to me while I was here to sort of try and intimidate and silence me, which I decided to respond, as anybody should respond to these kind of people, just with humour. And that's basically what happened. I mean, I contacted the police and I, made a statement. But yeah, that's what happened.
So before we get into your response a little bit more, I want to know, what did the police say? What did they do? Were they on side with you, or did they tell you? Take us behind the scenes.
Well, freedom of speech has been suppressed quite a lot in the UK, but fortunately the police were actually quite decent about it. They were looking into my videos for The Rebel and the recent videos on the New Brit and things like that. And they said that they didn't actually see anything wrong with what I was saying that would merit a response like this. And they said, we don't want to stop you being able to do this stuff. So we're going to take it very seriously. They marked it as urgent. They offered to sort of panic buttons and things like that in the apartment, and they said they would keep a really close eye on the Antifa group in London and the Twitter that sent me the screenshots.
Unbelievable. Well, I'm happy to hear that the police are on side. We have seen, actually, while popular culture and political culture are going in a different and sometimes far left direction, although now we're starting to see, I think, a rightgeist, I think a lot of police forces across the pond have stood with the freedom fighters and do believe in upholding, public safety. And I don't think, no matter what your views were, would it ever solicit a bunch of kids coming to your door and threatening you with violence and or death.